Let's take a look at what happened with Tesla today. We closed at 282.71, up $14.25, 5.31% up. Post-market seemed to be up by 75 cents or 50 cents or 46 cents. Let's take a look at the fact and then see how we can profit from those facts. So again, we are still into a downward channel. Never forget that. We are having moves up within that downward channel. Sometimes they don't go up to the resistance. Sometimes they go towards the resistance. And right now, we are managing this move up that we had. 2 weeks ago, we had a nice move up right here, which gave us a buy signal on the daily chart, a buy signal that was still within the downward channel. It's not the ultimate buy signal where we are outside of any bearish channel, but still, it was still a buy signal. And then things came down a little bit, and now we are trying again. So we just broke today 273.79. Again, this is a very important number that was used for the past almost 2 years. So very important number. So we are back at it today, closed above. We are still outside of a previous bearish channel right here. Not this one. We are still inside this one, but we are outside of this one. So at least we have that as a criteria. We have closed above 273.79, and we also have a nice stochastic. Stochastic is at 87. This is quite strong. We have these three great buy criteria, but because we are still into this downward channel, it's possible that we cave in at 312 or so. It's possible that we cave in here. So just be mindful of that. But if we cave in there, we are still going to be into this bullish channel at the same time. So we might just be doing something like this. And here is going to be, and maybe just a bit above 313.13 is going to be a real nice signal that should lead us further away. So this is the technicals. This is the technical of Tesla. Of course, in terms of the fundamental, it's hard to be bullish on Tesla. I'm going to be frank with you. It's hard to be bullish because Tesla has just released its delivery numbers, and this was not super pretty. So Tesla has delivered 336,000 cars in Q1 2025. And it had delivered 386,000 cars Q1 2024. So 50,000 less cars. So it's hard to get excited by this news. This is not good news. But the stock is moving higher. It's hard to go against reality. The reality is that the stock was at 218 on March 10th. And right now it's at 282. This is why we are doing technical analysis here, because stocks can go against the fundamentals for a while. And if it's long enough for us to make money. And basically, this is what counts. We are not buying and selling the news that Tesla produced only 336K cars. We are buying the stock, and buyers are pushing the sellers away. This is a fact, and we are basing our decisions based on facts. And I'm going to pull this ace out of my sleeve. In April 2020, the world was shutting down because of COVID. People were expecting car companies to sell a lot less cars and everything. And it was the time to buy Tesla stock, and it did 10x afterwards. The fundamental stuff is one thing. The technical stuff is completely different. Maybe there's a big whale buying Tesla hand over fist, and maybe this is what is making the stock move. But we are having a buy signal right here. Nothing's perfect. Maybe tomorrow things are going to come back down, but our track record is pretty good. Look at these yellow arrows. These are pretty good. It's not perfect, but these are pretty good. You make your own decisions. You do your own research. And we know that we could be caving in a lot sooner than $500. As I said, we could cave in at 312. Let's take a look at the rest of the market. VIX is pretty much sideways. It was a weird day. Went super high, went super low, and we are finishing pretty much even Steven to where we were. In terms of the bonds are continuing as a whole to fall down a little bit. Dow Jones still moving higher. This is a rebound and we are at a juncture point. We are right smack on the downward resistance. Are we going to break it? Nobody knows, but we are going to be there to see it if it happens. SPX, pretty much the same thing. Nice day today. We are very close to the downward resistance. Maybe we are going to break it, maybe not. NASDAQ also getting very close to the downward resistance. So I think that the next few days are going to be very pivotal. We could see all of the indices break outside of the downward channels that they are in. Russell also climbing back up a little bit. If we take a look at the market as a whole, pretty green today, pretty much everywhere except consumer non-durables and communications. Let's take a look at some Tesla news from our Discord server. Elon Musk to step down from Doge leadership role. This is Politico that is saying this. So in the upcoming weeks, Tesla CEO Elon Musk is expected to step down from his position helming the Federal Department of Government Efficiency, according to Politico. President Donald Trump told members of his cabinet that Musk must be pulling back from his current role. The publication reported April 2nd. Both Trump and Musk decided that the car company CEO should return to his businesses soon and take on a supporting government role, according to 3 Trump insiders who spoke to Politico under the condition of anonymity. One senior administration official told Politico that Musk must likely hold an informal advisory role. I think that makes sense. I think that Elon has set up Doge pretty well, and most likely the team can continue without him. This news in itself, if it happens, would be a great news for Tesla shareholders and traders that want to go long. It would help the stock a lot. It would surely help the stock a lot. This news has nothing to do per se with the fundamentals of the company in terms of the actual numbers, the deliveries that they did and everything, but it has to do with the perception that people want to have, that Tesla shareholders want to have Tesla back on working at his companies. And if we are looking right now, Tesla is up $7 right here. Tesla is up $7. We could be opening tomorrow around 290. So this is what we do on this channel. We are looking at significant technical events on the stock chart. These significant technical events are guiding us. We are looking at the crowds of people buying and selling Tesla shares. This is what counts, and we are tracking it every single day. We can track it with a computer. This information is free. We can track it, we can plot it, we can find trends. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you for liking, commenting, subscribing. If you like what I do, you can become a YouTube member. Click on my TradingView affiliate link. I'm going to wish you a great evening. We are going to talk tomorrow, and I'm going to tell you à la prochaine.